Right, so the ST1050, where are we? I've got the top of the tank off so we can have a better look at our wiring down here. And obviously I've just spent some time going through the wire, feeling. It's a good thing to do. Just feel around, take notes around here, any breaks in the wire, any cracks in the insulation. Good feeling around here. What helps to have little fingers, just get in there. You're feeling for any breaks, any irregularities, stuff like that. Hopefully most of his loom on these Triumphs, they've done it actually really well. Done a full one of these and can't see any breaks, any broken wires, apart from just some of the insulation coming undone, but I can re-tape that up quite easily. However, we have found some electrical concerns. Number one, it's not that bad, but his ground strap's looking a bit cruddy. Number two, see, apart from some splits in the insulation here and there, but that can be simply done. There's no copper breaks or breaking through to the copper that I can see. We have some mystery wires coming out of the alarm that ain't unplugged. It's another set down here somewhere. There they are. There's another set there. I don't even know what they're for yet, but we'll find out. But luckily, for his case, I think most of it's just dirty, corroded connectors. As you see in the previous video, there's a load of grease and gunk in here. So we're going to have to squeeze in between bikes. But the biggest culprit I've just found, obviously I've just had to be on the phone to him. Let him know, he was a very one lucky guy. But apart from, as I've looked around, got some blue, not looking too pretty there. Same on some of his connectors, to be honest, at the back, they're not looking too good. I caught a glimpse down of this one, I don't know if I can show on the camera, I'll try and show it another one, but these ain't looking too good either. Yes, if the camera can catch it up, it's just disgusting in there. But the biggest issue, so I'll just call him and let him know, he was one very, very lucky guy. I was digging into here and checking all things down here, and first thing I noticed, this camera will even pick it up. Give it a go. Yeah, just so hard to pick up. There it is, but just there. Camera don't really pick it up well, but just there. I noticed a bit of irregularity in the wire when I was feeling it there. It just didn't feel right. Feel nice and smooth, whereas it's got a nice dimple. It feels like something's broken in there. As I went to investigate, he was one lucky so. As you can see, this is his stator. This is coming from his stator. Absolutely melted and almost burnt out, about to catch fire. This is normally down to these connectors in here getting loose and a lot of resistance occurring, and when it's coming from your stator, I can tell you from experience, I've watched a bike right next to me at a bike meet once just puff into flames right by the side, and when we got the fairing off and had a look at the culprit, it was that. Not on this bike, I think it was an old VFR 400, bless it, but completely destroyed an old classic. And when we got to it, it was just, this was all molten goop. It was pretty much just engulfed in flames. So he was a very lucky guy, because if that had gotten any worse, thankfully the stator's blown out and stop the bike from riding. Also, you can't ride very long if the bike's not charging at all. But if somehow he did try and keep riding it, he would have, I mean, I know these bikes get hot, but it would have got very, very hot. But, yeah, initial analysis is all good. I must say, I will give it off to you, Triumph. Your wire loom is very, very simple and easy to explore. But, yeah. Oh, and here as well. Yeah, if the camera can get it here, it's just there. There's the camera get it. Just a little puncture mark. Obviously, this was digging into it. That thing there, the little Jubilee clip, was puncturing into there. Whether it's actually gone through or not, I don't know yet. I can't tell. Quite a closer examination. Yeah, just a reminder to everyone, when you're checking electrics, be extremely thorough. Extremely thorough. Every nook, every cranny, every piece. These issues, I mean, even this one, if you just want to look in there, see how greasy and full of crud it is. Same at the back, it's not looking too good. We're also going to get to his starter motor, we'll also be doing that. I've not long done one on that one. I mean, that was horrible to do, whereas took the tank off and hey presto. Yamahas could learn a lot here. They really could learn a lot here about simpler access. That's enough for today. Get the bike back covered up. Start cleaning connectors down tomorrow. Also there's one here. Yeah. Also, we'll have a video coming up about bypassing that when the battery's low. Someone remembers me saying about on these Triumphs, when the battery's low, it'll fill with your starting system and stop you. Well, it's one of these two. I can't remember. It's one of these two. One of your starting relays. I think it's that one. It's one of these wires. I have to reconfirm you, but one of these wires, if you just send it straight to ground, that issue should be resolved. Also, I believe this is the cooling fan relay. I might be correct. It could be this one. Not too sure. I know it's one of these two. But also for these Triumph, if you want a manual fan switch, because I know these things get hot, all we got to do is get a splice in between these two wires running off with a switch, and obviously when that happens it'll bridge these two, powering up the relay, powering up the fan. Essentially it's an idea in the head waiting to be tested, but yeah, till next time.